Hello, friends, and happy Tuesday. Hey, Texas born and raised. How are you? Thanks for being here tonight. Um, yeah, I just leave it running for a little while. Richard just said, I don't think you're on, but I leave it running for a little while because I know sometimes YouTube runs ads before the show starts. So I figure if I just let it run with just that background screen for a while, the people that sit through ads won't be behind by the time the ads finish. And I do appreciate it when you watch ads because the monetized channels, that's one way we make a little bit of money to compensate us for our time and effort here on YouTube. So thanks for being here. I will be bringing in our guests here in just a little bit. I think I need to clean my glasses. It's warm today, y'all. So I feel so sweaty already. And all I've done this evening is put the ducks and geese up. If you missed the live stream on Sunday, I've got a camera set up in the pen so we can keep our eyes on Monet. She is sitting on 13 goose eggs. There are no more duck eggs. Again, if you missed that live stream, I mentioned that in the live stream. I had a banner, I think, that went down. There were originally 3 or 4 duck eggs in with the mix. When she first started sitting full time, and they're gone. So just 13 goose eggs right now. So I'm kind of wondering if Mr. Rat Snake is around, which is fine. But those goose eggs are much too big for him to eat. So he doesn't even try it. But I think he may have snuck in there and gotten a hold of those duck eggs. I don't know what else would happen to him. So anytime duck eggs disappear, that's my first thought. Sometimes whoever's sitting on the nest will kick some eggs out of the nest, which usually indicates there's something wrong with the duckling or gosling that's in the egg, but she hasn't kicked anything out, so we'll see. I did candle the eggs on Sunday right as that live stream, just before that live stream started, because she got up. So I had the camera, the Nest Cam going so that I could watch before the live stream started, and I saw her get up. So I thought, here's my chance, because I haven't candled at all. So she's, 3 weeks into incubating for sure, and I had not candled. I'm proud of myself to be able to say that. So I candled. There's development in all the eggs. They all look good. They all look to be about the same at the same point in development. So I'm sticking with my estimate that we should have goslings hatching around the 4th or 5th, between the 4th and 8th. So next Monday through Friday sometime. But I'm thinking, Monday, Tuesday. I'll try to get out and candle again this weekend. And then I'll be putting live streams up of her a little more frequently and for longer as we get closer to expected hatches, just so we can enjoy that process, because it's an amazing, miraculous, joyous, wonderful thing to watch. Hey Lux, how are you? Thanks for being here tonight. So I also have positive news. The duck eggs that I have in that little mini incubator on my kitchen counter are coming along nicely. It wasn't real dark when I candled yesterday. Yesterday would have been day 5, and usually I can see development by about day 3 if I have the right lighting, but I didn't check them at day 3. I checked them yesterday, which is day 5, and definite development in the 3 smaller eggs. That one bigger egg that is in that incubator, I didn't see any development. Again, it wasn't very dark when I was checking. And that's, again, one of the big eggs that I think one of my older girls may have laid, and they don't spend very much time with the boys. So, but I'm excited. So there will be a video coming up about that. And our neighbors across the street, we tend to their house, pick up their mail, fill the bird feeders and things when they go out of town. They're in Hawaii this week, and so I've been going across to pick up mail. And I sent a text to my friend Tammy, our neighbor across the street, Tammy, because she's got this wonderful, beautiful set of Lodge cookware, Dutch ovens and things. So I asked her pretty please if I could borrow one of her Dutch ovens to make my first loaf of sourdough bread. So that should be happening on Friday or Saturday this week. So we'll see. Anyway, so hello to everyone. Thanks to those who are watching live. Thank you if you are part of my rewatch crew. I appreciate you all equally, but I think it's more fun when I think it's more fun when you're here live. So I'm going to bring up Daylon, Daura, and Devon right now. They are in the green room waiting for us. We'll see. We may not get much singing tonight because I think Daylon has got that creepy crud that I had, that so many of you I know have struggled with on my Facebook. Lots of people are dealing with it. So we may not be able to get, I would not have tried to sing for y'all the last 3 weeks. That would not have been a good experience for anybody. So we'll see what happens, but cross your fingers and say a little prayer that he feels better soon. But let's bring you guys up. Okay, so guys, I always tell my backstage guests, make sure you're not picking your nose or sticking out your tongue or anything, because you're fixing to be on screen. Oh, let's do this way. Let's do it this way. I had it on the wrong setting. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I am so honored and so excited that you're on the show tonight. I'm sorry you're feeling bad, Daylon, but again, there is some kind of bug going around, and it was really, I had to cancel a couple of live streams even because I didn't feel well anyway. But for a while, I had laryngitis. It was just really, really uncomfortable for me. So I feel for you.
I might have had a double whammy because I've got polyps on my tonsils right now, so I might have strep.
We're trying that information.
Well, I'm just honored that you're here. And if you saw that backdrop that I have, so people will know who's who, but I'll let you introduce yourselves in whatever order you want to introduce yourselves. And then we'll just pick your brain for a little bit. And if you think you can get a song out for us, that would just be awesome. If not, we may just chat a little longer, and then I would love to have you back when everybody is healthy and feeling good and at 100% capacity with your voice, and maybe get you back to do some songs, because I really, really want people to know what you can do, because maybe you hear this all the time. You guys are amazing. I hope you do hear it all the time, and I hope it never gets old, even if you hear it all the time, because it was just such a serendipitous thing. I was looking for Christmas stuff because I was going to do a little Christmas song live stream, and I was trying to decide, what songs do I want to do? And so I had been looking and listening to a lot of Christmas stuff on YouTube, and YouTube luckily recommended your Oh Holy Night to me. And I had to play it through like 2 or 3 times, and just because I could tell, so not to be disrespectful, I could tell you're young. Definitely you're younger than I am. I could tell you're young, and I don't know why that should make any difference. Young people can sing. I could sing when I was young, but again, I'm impressed. You bless people with what you're doing on YouTube, and so I want to share you with the people that hang out with me here. But let's let you take turns and tell us who you are. Maybe tell us a little bit about yourself that doesn't relate to music, because part of what I like to do when I have guests on the show is let people know who the content creators are beyond what they see in the videos, because I know you guys have busy lives beyond the time that you're devoting to creating beautiful music for us. So let me let you guys take it away.
Sure. Do we want to go oldest to youngest?
Sure, yeah. So my name is Daylon. I'm the guy in the middle on the backdrop. I'm the oldest. I'm 23, and I'm a master's student at ASU. So music is not my first profession by any means. I've been studying electrical engineering for 6-7 years now. So that's getting pretty close to wrapping up. Other than that, I don't know, I'm pretty avid outdoors, doing all sorts of arts and crafts. I'm sure you'll hear that music kind of happened a little bit later, but we're just super grateful to be here, and I love what we do.
All right, awesome. And who's next?
Yeah, I'll go next. I'm Daura. I'm 21. I'm also at ASU. I'm doing biochemistry, and I'm in my senior year. So I'll be graduating in May. I'm super excited for that. Interests and hobbies. I love art. I like to do things with my hands. So I like to, explore different avenues with that. I like to cook as well. So yeah, music is kind of a new interest, new hobby for me as well. So yeah.
Awesome. And that's funny, because one of my questions for you guys tonight, because it just seems like you can do a lot of things, and I was going to ask, can you guys cook? I was going to ask if you were good cooks on top of everything else.
I do. I love to cook.
Well, everybody doesn't get the same batch of genes, I guess. Okay, so Devon's turn.
Hi, I'm Devon. I'm 18. I'm a freshman at ASU, and I usually am the one that arranges our songs, so I think that's pretty fun that we get to do that.
So I know because I've watched your kind of get to know you videos on your channel. And one of the things that makes it even more impressive that you are as good at what you do as you are is that you didn't grow up doing music. So you're not kids that started piano at 3 years old. And I think I saw in your last video, Daylon, you were in choir in high school. So I know as you got a little older, maybe there were some little fingers of music, but typically when I hear people that can do what you do and sound like you do when you do it, it's been your whole life. It's your whole background. Everyone in the family for the last 3 or 4 generations has been, almost full-time music. And so what I imagine, my perception is that because of whatever influences you had that got you interested in music, you just sort of fell into something initially where you thought, oh my gosh, hey, we can sing together. That was pretty good. And maybe that's wrong, but that's the perception I get, is that because you've shared that it was not your background, it just sort of started happening and it went well and it was well received. And I thought maybe you could talk a little bit about that. What were the musical influences that over time or suddenly put you in a place where you realized it's something that you could do and wanted to do?
Yeah. So first off, we do have a couple family members that do music a little bit here and there. And one of our biggest cheerleaders was our grandpa. He played the guitar and he sang a little bit. And he encouraged us to just get up. And even though we weren't great, he would play a karaoke track for us. We'd sing along. He'd play the guitar and we'd sing too. And so that was kind of our first introduction to music. But yeah, that was kind of from a young age. We had him to help us with that.
Okay. But you liked it. So you liked it. Did you just do it because he liked it, or did you guys like it?
I think we liked it. I mean, we're amazing.
We still didn't do very much of that, though. That was just kind of every once in a while family get-togethers, because he was no professional artist either. He just enjoyed playing the guitar. But other than that, all we've done is choir. And I mean, when you do high school choir for a couple years, you do learn a lot. You learn how to shape your mouth if you're paying attention, at least.
Yeah.
And we were lucky. One of the high school that we went to was one of the top high schools in the state of Arizona as far as choir. So we did get some good, overall high school training. But other than that, that's really all we've done ever.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. And Devon, you want to chime in too on that, on the musical influences that brought you where you are today?
Yeah, I guess my guitar teacher really taught me that I could just sing out and not be afraid to sing.
Okay.
Her name is Sister Hatch, and she was there for me and Daura for a year and a half while we did guitar lessons and stuff. So yeah.
So I know you play guitar, Devon, because I've seen you playing guitar, but have I missed it? Have Daura and Daylon, do y'all play an instrument, and have you played an instrument in any of your videos?
I can play a little bit of guitar.
Daura's
I'm
played
not
for
very
a
good.
video.
Yeah, I played for a video.
You played for one of our videos. I don't play guitar at all. I just do piano.
Okay. Well, I've missed you playing guitar in a video, so I'm going to have to go back and see which videos I haven't watched yet. Have you played piano in any of your videos, Daylon?
Not yet. Maybe in the future. It's a little trickier to record piano, so we haven't quite figured out how to do that yet, because we really are flying blind.
Yeah.
Okay. And are there other siblings?
No, just us.
Okay. Okay. Do you have pets?
Yes, we do. We have 2 little doggies. There's one of them you should grab them.
What kind of dogs are they?
Just
this guy's a Yorkie poo.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah. I'm an animal lover. Anyone who's been to the channel even for 5 minutes knows I I love every kind of animal, bugs, everything. Every
We should
kind of
get your
animal.
opinion then. We have a puppy we call him Broken because he's supposed to be a Maltipoo, but he's not white and he is not long and curly haired.
Yeah.
He's quite the opposite. And so we're confused. We think maybe something happened.
Well, he may just have some genes that lay dormant with his little family for generations, and then some switch finally got turned on. Oh, isn't he sweet? Oh my goodness, what are their names?
This one's Doji.
Okay.
And then the other one, the white one, is Dustin. So
Okay.
they have D names too. We just thought we'd include them.
Sweet. And so you live in Arizona.
Yep.
Is the profile picture where you guys are looking at the mountain, is that something near your home? Where is that picture? Where was that taken?
What's that?
So down in the valley in the Phoenix area, that's all desert. So once you drive like 2 hours up north, then you can get up into kind of more mountainous area, and that's where that is.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you all outdoorsy?
No.
No, Daura riots when we have to go camping.
Okay.
See, I like spending a day in nature and stuff like that, but I want to come home to a shower and a bed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like, I'll hike, I'll fish, I'll
Yeah.
do all this stuff, but get me to a bed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when we camp now, it's like cabin camping. But part of that
Yes.
is because we take the dogs with us, and that just it would not work very well with 3 German Shepherd dogs in a tent, I don't think. So
Yeah.
now camping means renting a cabin someplace so they can go with us. How far along are you in getting your next video ready? Because I know you mentioned that in your most recent kind of get to know us video.
Yeah, hopefully within the next week or two.
Week or so, yeah. It was gonna come out maybe a little bit sooner, but now I can't sing, so
Yeah.
Scorpio kind of is a disaster for the vocalist.
No. So can you walk us through your process for selecting a song and then arranging the song? I'm very intrigued by the whole arranging concept with you guys. Again, particularly because you didn't just grow up studying music, because not everyone can do that. I'm going to guess, well, I know it because I've heard you sing a cappella. So I know you guys have good ears, and I'm guessing that's part of how you're able to arrange things so beautifully, because you can hear the parts. It's not like somebody has to, tell you what to do, to harmonize or sing together. But walk me through that process. How do you decide what you want to sing? Do you take a vote? Do you have just a list you're working off of and working through? And then how long does it take you to record and edit and get it ready for upload?
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
I would say Devon can take some of this.
Yeah, Devon does most of our arranging. So, what's your process?
What's your
Well,
secret?
Most of it is a secret, but
Oh, that could be part of your popularity. Yeah, we'll never know. We'll never know. And again, those of you who are watching, you've just got to check them out so you'll understand what I'm talking about. We have some hellos from the chat. So Lux Leather, Texas born and raised, Erica Olson. Thank you guys for being here. And I know they'll go and check out your channel. And my goal again is to just make more people aware of you and spread the joy that you bring. And I'm also intrigued. I think when I first came upon your channel, because it was Christmas time, and so I wasn't sure. Oh, are they just like a Christian group? Are they just they just do like Christmas stuff and church hymns or things like that? But you guys do literally everything. You've done Adele. You've got this song. I won't spoil it in case you don't want everybody to know what the next song coming up is, but you do pop stuff, you do Broadway stuff, movie tunes, and do each of you have like a favorite genre? Like, do you find yourself like Daura, you always want to do this, and Daylon always wants to do this, and Devon wants to do, and they're different, but you all kind of like it, but do you have favorites?
I think we definitely do. We used to take turns like choosing the different songs, and back to the arranging thing. We would take turns like arranging it. Honestly, a lot of it was trial and error. Like making something and seeing does this sound good and discarding it and trying again. But as of to the like, do we enjoy different genres? I think we do. I enjoy Broadway. I love singing Broadway, and I like pop. I don't know, what do you guys like?
I like the pop too. Unfortunately, it's not quite as popular with our audience.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy singing it, and a lot of that's just it's different vowel shapes, and it's sung in a different way. I don't have the lingo to say what it is because I just
Right, but I
listen.
know what you mean. Yeah.
But I really enjoy doing some of this more modern stuff.
Yeah.
And Devon.
Yeah, my favorite song was The Parting Glass. I've just been wanting to do that for a long time.
Okay.
And I finally got to do it, so I'm happy now.
And do you have a long list kind of that you're just chipping away at over time, or do you just wait till it's time to record something and then choose?
We usually have like a running list of songs that we want to do. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And tell me about who does your recording and who does editing and mixing and that kind of stuff.
We do.
We do everything pretty much.
Okay. For now, one day you'll have maybe a crew that will help you with that kind of stuff. Do you guys go out and do concerts? Do you sing out in public or for events or?
We've done a lot of community work. Like we started singing in church like 2-3 years ago. That's kind of what got us singing together.
Okay.
We've done different community events like funerals, small
High school reunions.
Yeah, high school reunions. Just
really,
small
really
stuff.
small stuff though.
Okay.
And not
That's
a
how
lot
it
of it.
starts. That's how it starts. Yeah. And so you mentioned that the pop stuff isn't necessarily as popular with your audience. So do you feel like, or have you discovered that you appeal to an older group, or what is it that maybe makes pop not the favorite thing that people want to see on your channel?
Yeah, we probably have a bit of an older group that really enjoys classics and other stuff like that.
Okay.
But I mean, that's not going to stop us from doing the stuff that we love. But,
Oh yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. Well, I love it all. I love it. Partly I love it all because it just really, it shows me all different kinds of what you can do with your voices. Like you said, it just sounds different. Pop just sounds different than Broadway or more, operatic kind of stuff. And I just have yet to come across a video on your channel where you don't nail whatever it is you're doing. So I think it's awesome. So what is the vote? Did you guys decide you could make it through a song? Is there something that's in a key that would be more comfortable?
We're going to try a couple. We'll see if I might have to take a little bit more of a back seat, but I think we can get a couple done.
Okay. Well, I'd love for you to bless us with that. I know we weren't going to spend a whole long time with you today, but if you could do that for me, that would, again, be such an honor. I'm so tickled that you're with me tonight.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm turning over full screen to y'all.
Let's try Wiseman. Take melody.
That's your side.
Here, I'll play it. You want me to play it?
I should have tuned this.
Sorry, we have to tune it.
No worries.
Gotta pop the words.
Yeah, down to your phone.
You guys don't remember the words? This is a duet that Daura and I used to sing. This is probably the first duet that we ever sang together.
Okay.
So I'm going to step up, but I'll sing lower.
Okay.
Ooh.
Vaughn's like, I've never sung this before. I've got to look the words up.
He's pulling up the words. I'll give him a sec.
Get off.
Okay, are we ready?
Okay, ready.
Okay. Just reminding us.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Shall I say, would it be a sin that I can't help falling in love with you? I love you.
Surely to the sea,
I can't remember the chords.
darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be.
Yeah,
That's normally my part, so that's why they're like, what's going on? Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Yeah, I cannot remember the chords for the bridge.
Here, try Hallelujah. You guys are gonna do better on Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Devon, the real guitarist.
While you're getting set up, I did want to ask too, because initially I thought Devon only sang bass. I have since been corrected because now I've seen enough of your videos to know he doesn't only sing bass. And I thought you only sang the Daylon, like baritone tenor stuff. I've since learned that that's not the case either. And then I think it was the prayer that did Daura, did you and Daylon do that? It was just a duet? Okay,
Yeah.
so y'all are singing that one, right? And I'm thinking, oh, no way, she's not going to go that high, is she? Oh, and then you surprised me. So is voice part even an issue with you guys, or you just literally can just sing whatever the piece calls for?
It's a problem all the time.
Yeah, we work around it, but we like exploring different ranges.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, it
Really
works.
high, the one's generally lower, which is why there's some
We're
difficulty.
struggling
right
a little bit right now with
Yeah, oh, again,
Devon's like,
man, I've
well.
been there. Yeah, I have been there. I know that. So you may not be able to talk tomorrow. So again, many thanks for y'all being here today. I love that sound, by the way, that squeaky toy sound. So all right, let me give you back the screen.
Okay.
I heard there was a secret chord David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Faith was strong, but she needed proof. Saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew ya. Well, she tied you to a cage and chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew that hallelujah.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
That was amazing. So again, guys, just keep in mind that if they can sound like that, when Daylon has his throat is killing him, he's got a fever, he's sick, y'all, and they can still do what they just did. So imagine what happens when everyone's healthy and everybody's throat is cooperating. You have to check out their channel. You guys are going places. So riddle me this. You're studying these very technical, scientific type subjects, and I'm guessing it's because at least at some point your plan was to go into the fields that call for degrees in those subjects. What happens if you really get discovered to the point that you become singers?
Honestly,
would it be disappointing, or would it be a kind of a dream come true?
For me, I'm like, I plan on doing both. I still plan on finishing my degree and keep doing music. I've always loved both STEM and music at the same time. So for me, I'm just going to keep doing both.
Okay.
I'd say dream come true. I've always loved engineering, but I love this more. And it's really very recent, last couple of months, that I've been like, oh, wow, maybe this can actually go somewhere. So, of course, we'll keep studying and doing that. But, for as long as we have the time, obviously we're all going to move away at some point and grow up and have our lives, and then who knows what will happen to the band. But for now, we're going to keep going and see where it takes us.
Right, Devon, your turn.
My turn. Yeah, I kind of agree with what Daura said. I can't see myself stopping doing music, so
okay. I just think of other groups, other even famous bands and singers that didn't necessarily start out thinking that they would do it full time, or that it would be as well received as it is, and then they went on to be like mega stars. And it seems like that would certainly be a possibility for you guys. And yet I know the fields you've chosen, they're not just your everyday fields. It's not like just getting a liberal arts degree or business degree or something that maybe you use it everywhere you go. It's so specified that, and yet it's like one so left-brained and one so right-brained. And I would think that, I know music can be a full-time thing. I know the time that goes into recording and arranging and just keeping your voice healthy and exercised. And do your classmates know about your singing gifts?
Notes.
I hope they will soon.
Walk in anonymity.
Yeah. So are you taking any music classes in with your studies, or have you taken any?
That's a good idea. No, I haven't even thought of that.
Now that you're almost finished. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, not that you need it. I don't think you need to study music to be good at music, but I just wondered if now that you realize what it brings to you and how easily you're able to just produce such beautiful stuff, have you thought, wow, maybe I should take a music theory class, or I just wondered if that's occurred to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I've thought of it a couple times, but I just never got around to it.
Okay.
Now we're graduated.
I know.
Well, again, I want to thank you guys for being here. I know we didn't plan to have you very long, so many thanks. So much appreciation for what you're doing on YouTube. I am excited to see where this goes. And again, I just already have this list of other YouTube singers that I've stumbled across over the years. And once they become more known, once people share them just enough, wow, it just really takes off. So I guess prepare yourselves. You may have to, toss some original plans aside and ride this train while you can. Because, music, I know it's something you can do a long time, but it does get a little more challenging the older you get. I don't have the same pipes I had 30, 40 years ago. So, and I mentioned to Daylon in an email, I don't know how we could do some kind of collaboration, but that would be a dream come true for me. I know I've done some collabs with another channel, and I think it worked out really well. Obviously, we can't be in the same place at the same time, but wow, that would be an awesome treat. So keep that in mind. Or if you get some project that comes up and it calls for a fourth part, let me know.
Of course.
Let me know. So I'm guessing you guys probably haven't had your dinner yet, since I got a hold of you right here in your dinner hour. So thank you for being part of the show tonight. Again, I'm going to keep sharing you. I'm going to keep letting people know what you can do, because it's been a blessing to me. I know anybody that comes across you is going to be just as impressed and blessed by what you're sharing, and I know what it takes to do that. So you guys take care. Prayers for you to get well soon, Daylon, and prayers that Devon and Daura, you don't get whatever it is that's going around, because it really makes you feel bad. Wow, I know it really drags you down. So a special thanks that you came on again. They came on tonight, even in spite of that. But I'll let you guys go. And I will, again, your open invitation anytime you might want to come back and sing for us, or just give us an update on what's going on with you. Or again, when you really get discovered and you hit it big and you've given up on your scientific and engineering background, jobs, then I'd love to be among the first to know.
Of course.
Right? You guys take care.
Yes.
Thank you.
Be
Thank
safe,
you for
be happy, be well, be blessed. Thank you again for being on the show.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Oh my goodness. Please, again, you've got to check out their channels. I have their channel link posted as a pinned comment in the chat. So the little blue box up at the top of the chat, you just click on that. It'll take you right to their channel, and share them. Wow. It almost doesn't make sense to me. I think I've said that before to you guys. Partly, again, because they're like new. So their channel is relatively new. I want to say they've only been doing videos for like maybe a year. I think maybe the oldest video goes back a year or so. And again, they're very like analytical people, STEM stuff. That's been their focus through their homeschooling, and all of their educational pursuits have been more geared toward the STEM concepts of academics, and that's what they're studying now. And yet in the background, this was there all along. So it's just exciting to me and really fun that they figured it out. That something happened and they thought, oh wow, look, we can do this. Oh, again, it's kind of a goosebumpy thing for me, because I wonder, I can't say I grew up in a musical family. My mom was a great singer. My dad sang in choir and stuff in high school, but they didn't do anything with music, and nobody played instrument. I was the first one. I played piano, and I was the first one that ever played an instrument in the family. And no one else has ever sung like out in public or been paid to sing until me. And yet I know that those roots go back, that this is part of what, it's in my genes. So I'm just excited to see that whatever happened for them, that they realized, wow, look what we can do. Look what we can make together. So I hope you enjoyed that little interview. I knew I wasn't going to have them for very long. Again, it's their dinner hour, but they so graciously agreed to be on the show anyway. So I hope you'll check them out and let people know about them. And I'm happy that you guys are here. So get back to what might be going on here. So along that same line of just musical stuff, I have a whole list of stuff. I want to do a musical what did I call it last year? Musical March? I don't even remember what I called it. But I put out a whole lot of covers last year in March, just because I wanted to use that hashtag Musical March or whatever hashtag I used. So I have a whole list of stuff I want to do. I have got to get over this stuff. So what? Today's the 27th. I don't have a whole lot of time, but I'm hoping to put out a couple of covers a week again, every week in March. Just again, so I can use that musical March hashtag. And because I just want to, I'm inspired. I'm just inspired. I want to get back to doing some stuff with music. So I need some health vibes sent my way to get over whatever this lingering thing is. I just had a friend message and ask me, or she said to me something about, all these symptoms she was having. And I said, oh, I hate to tell you, I'm just now sort of getting over that. And it's taken more than 3 weeks. It was 3 weeks. I say it was 3 weeks on Sunday that just passed, but I had symptoms even like on Thursday and Friday before then, but I thought it was allergies. I just told myself it was allergies. And I'm sure allergies may have played a part in it because this is a common time for me to have allergy issues. But it wasn't just allergies. I did take a test, for the dreaded virus, and it wasn't that. Anyway, so she was telling me about her symptoms, and I said, "Oh, I'm going to be honest with you. Be prepared because you're probably not going to feel better very soon." So I know it's going around. Prayers for anybody that's had to deal with this. Hello, Connie Cleary. Hello, John and Sarah. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I hope you enjoyed them. They're just so easy to listen to and watch, and they've done a couple of get to know you videos on their channel. Y'all check those out. You'll learn a little bit more about them. But I think they also just give you a great glimpse into just their spirits and their personalities, what they're like. I thought Devon would be more talkative. I'm guessing because he's the youngest of the three. I was thinking he would be, like the most animated. So that's interesting that he was more reserved than the other two. I'm just learning more and more about him all the time, and I love it. So I know you guys will enjoy hanging out at their channel. And they will have a song coming out soon. I would guess in the next couple of weeks, they're going to have the next song coming out as soon as Daylon's got his voice back completely. Could be, Connie. It could be that. I think they did tell me that this would be their first live stream. So I hadn't thought about that. That could be part of what it was. So I think they did that they did even better than I'm already saying, if it really was their first live stream, because I know that can be really intimidating for people. But I just think they did great, and they're just such amazing people. So go show them some love and support. Watch some videos at their channel. Subscribe. I'm going to be watching them grow. So y'all do that with me. What else can I tell you about what's going on here? Not a whole lot. If you missed the puppies video, I put out a puppies video that went up yesterday afternoon of the Love Potion number 9 litter. So again, 2 of those puppies will be coming to us sometime mid to late March. We really try at Good Shepherd, when we've got moms and puppies together, that we don't separate them too soon, just because for their emotional and social development, beyond the health benefits they get from nursing from their mom and the lessons that she can teach them. Aren't they? Lux? So yeah. So Lux has been keeping up with them since I very first posted about them. And there's one little girl that she is so plump, and what does that mean that she's becoming like my favorite? I haven't even met her yet. I've only seen the pictures, and she's so plump. I mean, they're all nice and plump, but this girl is just, she's just really living life large because she's a little plumper than the other ones. So I don't know who we're going to get yet. But check that video out from yesterday afternoon, because there's nothing fancy about it. You just get to see the puppies. But I would think that if you see the puppies, then you'll understand a little bit more why I'm so excited about having a couple of those puppies here. So another little plug for Good Shepherd Rescue. And I'm sure those of you that are not in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, not that you have to be in the Dallas-Fort Worth area to adopt a dog from us, but I just always try to steer people toward adopting instead of buying a dog from a pet shop or a backyard breeder or I mean, even reputable breeders, there are just still so many, even purebred dogs in rescues and shelters everywhere, all day, every day, all over the world, that need homes, that deserve homes, and are just as high quality as a dog from, a long line of show dogs or whatever goes into being a breeding dog. Okay, yeah. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you for stopping in. I'll say some prayers for you and send some healing vibes your way. And I'll look for you on Saturday. I'm planning to do a cooking chat on Saturday night. So yes, feel better soon. Whatever this is, it's going around. It's a widespread thing. But back to the puppies. So check out the video yesterday. You'll see the puppies. And then as soon as we meet them and kind of pick who we want to bring home, I'll let you know. You'll be the first to know. But I'm just eating up every picture and video that their current foster mom is sharing. Just gets me that much more excited about having a couple of them in our house. Our boarding schedule is starting to get really full. Spring break is coming up. That's always a really busy time for us. But we're starting to book for the summer, and it won't be long. So before spring is over, we will be booking for the holidays. Those, a lot of times our holiday dates are booked, up to a year in advance, because we don't take a lot of dogs at a time. We just can't. We don't have a lot of space in the house. We've got lots of property for them to play on, but everybody's got to sleep somewhere. And that's part of the appeal for people that board their dogs with us, is that it's more of a private thing, and it's our dogs and then just, 2 or 3 other dogs. So we're starting to get really busy with our boarding business. We have a ridiculous electric bill to pay this month because of the freezing temperatures we had 2 or 3 weeks ago, whenever that was, which also corresponded with me being sick. So it made it even harder to tolerate, it being so cold. The bad news is that it meant we turned the heater on. And I'm telling you, if we use the heater here at all, it just, our electric bills are just, they don't even make sense to me. They're ridiculous. So I'm hoping we're going to have a nice spell of pleasant weather. It's been very, very nice the last couple of days. Yesterday it was in the 90s. Today I think we got up to about 86. So I call that pleasant. Let me check with the chat here. Okay, so back to the... Yeah, I just didn't even think of that. I guess because I do live streams all the time now, and I forget that not everybody does that. And when their videos, on their channel are not live, they're pre-recorded. So I'm sure it was a new experience for them. Again, it makes me even more excited that they agreed to do it, and more proud of how well they did today. So yeah, from Lux, yeah, you guys make a note. And if you've got a friend, or obviously if you're looking for a dog, I'm going to encourage you to reach out to a rescue or go check out the dogs at your local shelter. But I don't think people realize that. I really think a lot of people have a perception that a dog that's in a shelter is just a mutt dog, that it's not, it's not smart, or it's not pretty or friendly or playful or gentle or whatever thing they might be looking for in a dog. And that is just not the case. There's always going to be some problem dogs. Typically that's not through any fault of their own. But I'm telling you, you can find really any breed, any age, any temperament you want at a shelter or through a rescue. And one of the things I emphasized in the little puppies video yesterday is how important it is to foster. If you've never considered fostering a dog, please consider it. Just do it one time, even if you don't want to commit to anything after that. And a lot of people get kind of hung up on wondering, how do you let them go? How do you have them in your home and you love them and you take care of them and they love you and they love your dogs, and you do it because you know that that's why you're fostering. And you do it because then by finding the right family for them, you open up a space for another dog to come into your home. But if you don't want to do multiple dogs, just try it one time. Pick your favorite breed, whatever your favorite breed is, and then get on Google and look for a rescue in your area. You know, like if you like pit bull dogs, find a pit bull rescue. If you like German Shepherd dogs, German Shepherd rescue, corgis, what other, why can't I think of it? Dobermans, golden retrievers. I'm telling you, there are rescues for every breed. And typically when you work with a rescue, one of the blessings is that the vetting is all taken care of. So it's not like you've got to take on the expense of having a dog in your home or having another dog in your home if you already have a dog or dogs. The rescue pays for spays and neuters and vaccinations, or if they need some other medical treatment, they got mange or they got fleas or whatever, they take care of all that for you. A lot of them will even provide the food that you need to feed them. But it's just such a gratifying experience. And I can attest to the fact that the dogs know they've been rescued. You'll know when you do it. You'll know when you foster. You'll know what I'm talking about. And one of the just most gratifying parts of it for me is the times that we've gotten in a shy or timid foster that maybe came from a very unpleasant background. There may have been abuse, abandonment, mistreatment, starvation, illness, and they come to us, and the first couple of days they don't want to interact. They don't want to really have you pet on them or talk to them. They don't want to make eye contact, and we don't force it. If they want to find a little corner to hang out in, that's what we let them do until they're ready to initiate some sort of contact. But over the course of just the first couple of days, with every dog we've had come into our home that we've fostered, within the first couple of days, you see them processing and looking at things differently. And it's some of my highlights of being a foster are the dogs again like that. And then early in our foster journey with them, we're outside, just for a potty break or something, and they're watching our dogs that are playing or catching frisbees or whatever. And then that first time that the foster runs along with our dogs or goes over and picks up a toy, because some of them come into rescue and they've just never even been allowed to be a dog. They were tied up on a chain in their backyard, or they lived in a doghouse outside. Someone just threw food out and I guess maybe hopefully kept a bowl of water full for them, but they didn't have interactions with their families, their human family. And it's just such a joyous thing to see when the flip gets switched, or the switch gets flipped. How do I say that? And they start becoming a dog. Anyway, so there's my plug for fostering. You guys, please look into it. Please consider it, and just do it one time, and then you never have to do it again. But it's still one dog you will have saved. Let me get back to chat. Okay, back to Lux, who pointed out that people don't realize how many purebred dogs are in shelters or with rescues. That's ideal if they can go to a rescue. And then Lux says they have a husky and shepherd problem with the shelter here. So right now, Dallas Animal Services, one of the big shelters here in the area, they are so over capacity. And I can't remember what promotional thing they're doing. Oh, they're giving gift cards. They're giving away gift cards for anyone who adopts a dog from them. Again, you can find all kinds of dogs. And oh my goodness, I saw a statistic somewhere that Dallas Animal Services, I think, took in. Oh, it was in my Good Shepherd newsletter. Let me see if I can find that email, because this blew my mind, and I just want to share it with you so that you'll understand what a critical part of the puzzle it is to have people that are willing to, oh, that's not it. I think it goes right here. People that are willing to foster. Where is that newsletter? Oh, I just want to get the right number because it's mind-blowing. I can't remember now which email my newsletters come to. Oh, let's look. Let's search here. Here we go. Newsletter from Good Shepherd Rescue. Here's the February newsletter. Okay. So let me find that. Okay. Yeah, I think it's right here. Let's see. Dallas Animal Services. Okay. Looking at the statistics from Dallas Animal Shelter for December 2023 was a hard blow to the gut. Dallas Animal Shelter is only one of over 200 animal shelters in Texas. In December, they took in a whopping 1,911 animals just in that 1 month. That's over 60 animals a day. 850 of the animals were adopted or returned to their owners. 391 of the animals were transferred out of the shelter to rescue groups like ours, like Good Shepherd Rescue. But 722 of those were euthanized. There was no place for them to go. There was no foster home. The rescues, I mean, we all have the same issue. And the holiday time is really hard on rescues because so many people will get puppies, for Christmas. And then the puppy doesn't stay a puppy, or the puppy tears something up or pees in the house, and they didn't consider that was a possibility. And then they decide they don't want to deal with it anymore. But so this animal shelter took in over 1,900 animals in 1 month, 60 animals a day. And of those 722 that needed to be euthanized, or not needed, that were ultimately euthanized, if there had at least been some foster homes for them to go to. Okay, I'm going to stop harping on that. That's important to me. So let's get back to the chat. Let's talk about some more pleasant things. What is this? Okay. Ooh, they hit 70 where Connie is today. I like it. I think I like 90 better than 70. 70 still feels kind of cool to me. But Lux didn't go outside. So she doesn't know what the weather's like today. Okay, here, let's see. I saw mermaids at one point. Oh, wow, I'm way behind. Okay, Connie goes to Pet Paradise twice a week to help socialize the rescues and the other critters, especially visiting the 3 residents in the shop. The former owner, now manager, has her bird Jay there. How sweet. I learned today that the Weston, I don't know which Weston it is, but a Weston in our area has a lobby dog. So they work with a local shelter, and they bring a dog in that hangs out in the lobby, and people can come and go take him for a walk. And what did it say? Let me find that post because it was really encouraging. So let me see. Let me find. Where's Jennifer? I never heard of this program before. Oops. I got to spell her name right. Okay, let's see. Here we go. All right, here it is. Here's the story. Weston Hotel and Resort has partnered with the local animal shelter. You can check the dog out that lives in the lobby and take him or her for a walk. Once this dog is adopted, they get a new dog for the lobby. This partnership with the shelter and hotel started 6 years ago, and 160 dogs have been adopted. We need more programs like that. Isn't that awesome? Lux, our shelter has a foster program and dog day out program, so people can take a dog out of the shelter for the day to help socialize and bring awareness and help evaluate them to find the perfect forever home. Again, if you just get on Google, find the animal shelter near you, find a rescue near you, there will be a way that you can get involved. That won't cost you anything. It doesn't have to be long term. So like this program Lux is describing, just for the day, just for part of the day, just to go up to the shelter and walk them around or play ball with them. It makes a huge difference for the dogs, and it does a lot for the people that work at the shelter, because I would imagine it can start to really take a toll on them to not get support and have so many dogs that don't get adopted. And so just to have people step up and, help, I'm sure is a morale booster. Let's see. Sometimes people don't realize birds are in rescue places. Again, any kind of animal. There's all kinds of rescues around. Yeah, right. I wanted to be sure I got the number right, because I just remember when I read it, I couldn't even believe it. I don't even know how to process that kind of a number. Let's see. I can show you some pretty Arizona sunrises and sunsets if you love life in 3D background. Ooh, yeah. I'll be watching your Facebook for that, right? Hey, Drunken Chef, thanks for being here tonight. All right, let me think of anything else that's going on. I think Richard's going to help me capture a video of candling the eggs on my kitchen counter. I'm very excited about what's happening. And I do have a place for at least some of the goslings to go. There's no way, if all 13 of these goslings hatch, I can't house that many more birds that are going to get as big as geese get. And so I'm thinking I might just let Monet keep a couple of them. But I'm going to be working with one of the feed stores in the area to find homes for the other ones. And that'll be nice, because that's where we got the parents. That's where we got Mulder and Scully. So I was really excited when they said yes, they would take them and find homes for us. Pip Watch starts for Jackie and Shadow at the Big Bear Valley Eagle Nest in the San Bernardino National Forest in California. Pip Watch starts on Thursday. If you missed my interview with Sandy Steers, who heads up the Friends of Big Bear Valley 501c3 organization, and that brings us those live streams of Jackie and Shadow from their nest there in California, check that out. But be watching. I'm so hopeful. I'm so excited. I know there are no guarantees. There are 3 eggs in the nest. This is a first for Jackie to have 3 eggs. But things have gone so much better this winter, this season, than they have most seasons at this nest. So I'm feeling very hopeful. I'm so anxious and excited, and my heart will be so full if we really get 3 eaglets. If we just get 1 eaglet, it'll be a blessing. That's why eagles lay more than 1 egg, because they don't all make it. But oh my goodness, what a miracle that will be if we get 3 little eaglets. So y'all be watching along, because that's going to be taking up a lot of my YouTube time here later this week. Hey, John at Home Bartending with John, thanks for stopping in. If you guys missed Life in 3D at the beginning of the show, I hope you will rewatch or rewind or all of the above. They were amazing. They're beautiful people. They're genuine people, and they're so incredibly talented. They're just, again, you got to check out their channel. You just have to check out their channel. What else? It's kind of an uneventful week. That's nice. Again, next week things start picking up, because we get a boarder will be dropped off Thursday, and then we'll be picked up the following week on Friday. And then we have 2 other boarders that I think are coming on Sunday next weekend, the 9th or 10th or whatever that Sunday is. And they'll be here for that whole week. Gucci's here, like 4 or 5 days a week. So she'll be here her regular days. If she's like not even a boarder. I mean, she's a boarder, but she's like a family dog at this point. We've been boarding her since October of 2022. And she's here so frequently that she's like a family dog. So, okay, there's some sort of, is this a race car thing? I don't know what that is. Anyway, so I might, to motivate myself a little more to stick with my plan to record some covers for March, I might share with you. So here's my concept for my musical March. I'm going to do like songs that are on the like all-time favorite or most popular karaoke songs. So if you've ever been to a karaoke place, and I used to sing karaoke, like I used to make money singing karaoke, because a lot of times you go to these karaoke bars and it's like a contest and you can win money. So I used to win money singing karaoke. And so so a lot of these are like not the kind of songs that I usually sing, but I thought that would be fun. That would be like a fun theme for March. So I might post the list of songs I'm going to be choosing from and working with for March. And maybe I'll have some polls up and you guys can help me narrow down which ones I'm going to do. So maybe I'll put up a couple of polls. Y'all can help me figure out which ones I really should do. So again, this will be a little bit outside my wheelhouse, but I think it's going to be really fun. I think it'll feel less serious to me because it'll be karaoke. It'll be karaoke stuff, which means a lot of it should be stuff that you're familiar with. So, you know, I don't know. It just seems like it'll take the pressure off of me that they're karaoke tunes. But I'm just rambling now. I don't know what else I can tell you. I don't think there's anything else I can tell you. I haven't had dinner yet, so I need to go get some dinner. I'm going to record again, candling of those eggs on the kitchen counter. So be watching for that video. That'll probably go up on like Thursday. And then I'm hoping to make my first ever sourdough loaf of bread probably Friday. I think I'll probably do that on Friday. So wish me luck with that. It's new to me, so no promises on how it's going to come out. But I'd love to think that it'll work because I can see myself turning into a sourdough baking fiend if this works, because I've just been so excited about growing my little starter and I love to bake. I've just never made bread. So some great channels in the chat today. Please check out Drunken Chef Barbecue. Oh, let me run my little, where did that go? Let me run my little, here's our RichKatRanch channel members who have channels. So I always encourage you to go and check out their channels. They show us a lot of support, so I want to help show them some support by inviting you to go and watch some of their videos and subscribe so we can look at these numbers going up from week to week when I run my little ticker across the bottom. But in the chat tonight, we've also got Drunken Chef Barbecue. Great channel. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I should tell you to go to his channel hungry or make sure you're not hungry when you go to his channel. I don't think it matters. If you go to his channel and you watch the videos, you're going to be hungry. You're going to be hungry after watching his videos. And then John, check out John at Home Bartending with John, who has relatively recently started putting out videos for us consistently again, and learn a lot about some craft beers and liquors and things that maybe you haven't tried before. Maybe you've heard of it and you don't know what it's like, or maybe you've never heard of it. It's all very interesting. And he does the taste testing and the analysis for you so that you can make decisions about whether it's something you want to try yourself. Let's see. I hope I haven't missed anybody else in the chat that happens to have a channel. Two Doves, Bees, and Gardens. They were here at least a little bit earlier. John and Sarah, wonderful, beautiful things at their channel. It's a beautiful experience to watch their videos. And they're both precious people. So I can tell you also that John and Sarah have been interviewed on the Roundup. You can look through the playlist and find that. And John at Home Bartending with John has been interviewed on the Roundup. So look up those interviews and watch those shows to get to know them a little bit better. I'm just scrolling back up to make sure I haven't missed anything. Paul Zilla. So Paul Zilla, that was here early in the stream tonight, has a new channel. Check him out. And when you stop by their channels, just remind them that you met them here in the chat tonight and that you're here to say that you're at their channel to say hello, because I invited you to go and visit them. Let's see. Check out Mr. H and Friends. They made Texas chili. Is that a YouTube channel? Oh, chili. I haven't had chili in a long time. I like it when it's cold a little more than I like it when it's warm. But who am I kidding? I'll eat chili anytime. I make a pretty good chili. I've got a couple of chili videos on the channel. But I'm going to let you guys go. I'm so honored that you're here with me. Okay, so yes, Mr. H and Friends, that is a YouTube channel for you guys to check out. Thank you for the tip. This is how channels grow. This is how we all connect because we share with each other. Okay, the Mado thing this weekend out where Lux is in Arizona, that's a classic car show. Yeah, that's fun. That would be fun. Okay, so happy spring right around the corner. I'll see you at Jackie and Shadow's channel, FOBBV for Friends of Big Bear Valley here on YouTube, because I'm going to be hanging out there a lot starting Thursday. I mean, I'm popping in every day, every now and then anyway. I'm still going to be working on getting up a community post that just gives you an update on all these nests I'm watching. I didn't know till I looked today that the Dulles, is it Dulles Greenway? No. Little Miami Conservancy. There are 3 eggs there. So Mama laid a 3rd egg on Sunday. I knew about her 2nd egg that I think she laid on Thursday last week, but I didn't know she laid a 3rd egg. So if I haven't shown you in a while, let me show you my calendar because, man, it's filling up. I don't have all my dates on it yet, but it is filling up with pip watches and eagle watches. So let me get to March. So all of that kind of peach color, well, am I too, what do I need to do? Oh, maybe I need to turn the brightness down. Maybe it's too bright. Did that help? Yeah, you can kind of see that, right? All that pinkish color, all that pink. Those are the different eagle nests I'm going to be watching. And those are the start of the pink bar is when the pip or hatch watch starts. And then there's just a range. Because a lot of the eagles, you know, they have multiple eggs. And even though they delay incubation so that they can hatch close together, sometimes one eaglet will hatch and then a day or 2 later, the next one might hatch. So if they laid 3 eggs, there could be a span of 5 or 6 days even when the eggs are hatching. So I'm going to be busy and glued to YouTube for March for sure. And that's not even all of the nests. I don't have everything on my calendar yet. So I'll try to update you guys on that. I enjoy that. I enjoy sharing it with you, and I encourage you to check out those nature live cams. But I'll leave the chat open for a little bit so you can say your goodbyes. Again, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for showing Life in 3D some support by being in the stream tonight. Thank you for showing me some support by being here. If you will, smash that like button for me. And feel free to share the stream. Let's get the word out about Life in 3D, because I would love for all of us to be among those who can say we knew them when they're big and famous and blessing the whole world, instead of, you know, they're the people that happen to know about them here on YouTube. But be safe, be happy, be well, be blessed, be watching for the next live stream from the duck and goose pen here at RichKatRanch, while we're waiting on Miss Monet to hatch some goslings for us. And I will see you on Saturday evening. I love you guys. Thanks. Bye.